I feel like I'm in therapy.
Like
as a yapper. Yeah, I'm like, wait, taking notes.
I'm still learning every day.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to TMZ Verified.
Happy to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm stoked to be here right now.
Okay, first things first, I need to know, how do you pronounce your name?
Oh my goodness, the question of the year for me. So it's just Belle-A, but my legal name is Isabel Ann with a dash between Isabel and Ann.
Okay.
So it's Isabel dash Ann. So Belle-A comes from Belle Dasha, or that's where it comes from.
Okay, so
Yeah.
E-L-L-E dash.
Yes, capital A.
Got
Capital
it.
A.
Got it.
Oh, capital A.
Yeah.
Okay, I've
Gotta
missed
put some
that.
respect on the capital A.
That part, yeah. I know, I've catched myself so many times saying Belle-A ever since.
That's okay. I honestly love it. I think it's so cute, and I've been running with it ever since.
Yeah, it's like a fun little stage name.
Yeah, I
love
like
that.
it.
What's life been like out of the villa now?
Oh my goodness. Life has been incredible. I never thought so many people would know my name or want to get to know who I am. And I feel so blessed because, you know, people really only got to see a glimpse of me on the screens. And I feel so happy that they wanted to get to know more and get to see who I am outside of the villa. And so it's been really amazing opportunity after opportunity getting to explore all of that.
Like, you're just getting started with like your career and everything, but what made you go on Love Island in the first place?
Honestly, I was just looking forward to an experience of a lifetime. I went in with an open mind and I had the best time ever.
No, I know, you killed it and crushed it too, especially like something that's so like intimate in that. And I know like you did like hold back, and then when you popped off, then it was like, oh, then it was time to go. What was that kind of like too, like kind of refraining from the intimate parts of Love Island?
Honestly, I just stayed true to who I was. And so it didn't feel unnatural to me at all, even with, you know, the whole world around me, the villa, doing their thing and moving how they move. And I just, I stayed in my own little bubble and knew, like, did what I knew how to do.
Would you ever go on another reality show?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I would definitely hear out any opportunity.
So your experience was overall very exciting.
Yeah, you know, it breaks my heart for the people who come out of the villa not having the best experiences, and even meeting up with a lot of my castmates this past week and hearing their experiences might not have been so good. But, you know, I was just there for a week and it was just all of the exciting emotions. It was so fresh. Everybody was happy to be there. There was no bad blood between anybody. And I walked out of there truly with my head held high and with such good relationships. And I don't know, I just had the most amazing experience.
Amazing.
What was it like debriefing? Like, did you have to like sit down with your friends, debrief what happened?
The tea was hot.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It's just been really fun because every single person's experience is so different, you know? And even their experience with one person could be so vastly different than my experience with that person.
Totally.
And for me, like, I really didn't get the full chance to get to know everybody in that villa. And so meeting up with them in the outside world, in the real world, has been so much fun.
Since being off of Love Island, what's the weirdest DM that you've received? Has anyone that's super famous slid in? Anyone that you had a crush on previously?
To be honest, I haven't really fully been in my DMs like that.
You even looked?
Like, I take a glimpse here and there, and it's fun to see some names, but like, I really, really love responding to the people who are expressing how much that I've inspired them more than anything. So those are the DMs that just fill my heart.
Like,
Yeah.
a connection.
Austin Butler, you can stay in there. You're not getting a response from Belle-A.
No. Like, it's fun, and sometimes I'll have like, you know, a little spontaneous moment and be like, what's up? But no, like, I love connecting with the other girlies who may have resonated with me and related to who I am or how I carried myself. And that's been just so amazing.
Okay, so since you're not answering any DMs, I know you've been out and about in LA recently with the gang. Is there anyone a part of the gang that you're interested in?
Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Okay, fair enough.
But I love all the guys. They're all amazing. And we have shared this experience that nobody else really knows what it's like, you know? So we bond on such a different level.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any guys in the villa that you didn't get to connect with that you would have if you could go back?
That I didn't get to connect with. I wouldn't say so. You know, I've gotten to meet a lot of the guys already, even all the Casa guys.
Right.
I feel like, because we're all kind of staying in the same house right now, too.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
It's like a separate little Love Island.
They
No,
should put cameras in
exactly.
there.
No, that
So
part.
I feel like I'm bombshelling in on Casa Amor for real.
Wait, in real life.
Yeah,
That is so funny. Not a bombshell.
it's been a blast. I got the OG experience, and now I have the bombshell experience.
Go, and it's like real world. So you're just hanging out.
no
pressure.
cameras, no mics. It's so organic and natural, and it's just been a blast.
Love that. So when you did leave, obviously there was a little bit of tension. Like you thought that Nick was gonna pick you. We all thought Nick was gonna pick you, but Nick kind of gaslit us all. Is there any chance of like rekindling a friendship with him after?
Oh, a friendship? For sure. You know, all of those people, every single person in that villa, I had a friendship with. Even the ones that people might not have seen or wouldn't think so. There's no bad blood between me and anybody else. It's all love on my end, through and through. And as far as Nick, like you said, there might have been a little tension. There was no tension, you know? Like, he did what he had to do, and I respect him for it, and I respect all parties involved for it. And yeah, so friendship, absolutely. Anything else?
Kinda ruined that,
yeah, we left that one.
Right. It'll stay in PG.
Yeah.
Past, you're like, thank you, but no.
Thank you, Dad.
Who do you have your money on winning this season?
Oh my goodness. To be honest, if Huda and Amaya could just couple up themselves and take the money home, that's who my money would be on.
I'm so glad you said that.
From your experience, which couple seems like the most genuine?
Okay, so this is hard because my experience in the villa with all the couples is so vastly different from the way they are now and where they're at now in their couples. And it's a lot of different couples now, and I don't even know half of them. So I haven't been tuning in. I've been supporting from afar, but I haven't seen any of the episodes. I think I watched maybe like 3 to 5 or 3 to 4 episodes after I left, but I haven't seen any since. And I know a lot has gone down.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think every person in that villa is truly genuine. I do think so, and a lot of people don't get to see that. There's so much that the world doesn't get to see. Like, there's so many good, beautiful moments that are shared that people don't get to see. And, you know, I think everybody has to remember that there's 24 hours in a day, and they only get to see an hour of it and maybe 5 minutes per person, you know? So those words, they do go a long ways, but at the same time, you only get a few words in.
Was there a moment that wasn't captured like on TV that you really wish they would have seen that you can remember?
Oh, I wish I could talk about this moment, but it was an off day. So I had to veer away from that one. But there were so many special moments that just weren't showed.
Off days were just like the best.
Yeah, and maybe it's because like I knew there wasn't so much pressure in that, but I don't know. I think there's just so much bonding in those off days.
So since you're not like watching it episode by episode, I'm sure it's hard to avoid on social media. Have you been seeing the Nick Alandria stuff?
I have seen it a little bit. And honestly, Nick and Alandria have expressed interest in each other since day one. You know, Alandria kissed both Taylor and Nick the very first night. And Nick expressed to me that he wanted to get to know her, and she also expressed to me that she wanted to get to know him, and I encouraged it. And I don't know, like, I think that they are both lovely people, and I haven't seen their on-screen chemistry since, but I know that people are raving for them, and
like crazy.
Honestly, like, I don't know. I know that they had a really, really firm foundation of friendship, and every relationship needs that to thrive truly. And maybe that could have been, like, I know Alandria specifically is a slow burner, and that could work in her favor of the relationship. And I just feel like Nick is all about her. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems like the clips that I've seen, and it seems genuine, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think just never say never.
For sure. And like, well, I know you kind of were interested in Taylor. And so do you kind of wish you guys like early on explored each other's connections?
I honestly do think that it would be a very different storyline had we coupled up with each other. Like if we swapped, you know? Yeah. I think it would be very, very different. I don't know where it would have gone, but everything for a reason. So I'm not tripping about anything like that.
Totally.
Is there anything you learned from Love Island that you're taking from the show to your dating life now?
That's a really good question. I've learned that it's really good to listen. And I think I've always loved to be the one talking in a relationship. And I think that putting myself in that environment, it showed me that I am much more of a listener naturally, and I didn't know that about myself. And I think that could go a long ways in a relationship too, you know, hearing that side out and allowing that side to communicate what they're feeling and how they're feeling and why they're feeling.
Wow, what a profound answer.
I know, I'm like, I feel like I'm in therapy.
Like
as a yapper. Yeah, I'm like, wait, taking notes.
I'm still learning every day.
Yeah, that part. Oh my gosh. Well, what is next for you? Are you going to take this, go on another reality show? Or is this just a launching ground for now, a different kind of career you want to be? What is next for Belle-A?
Everything is so exciting right now. And I think that this was an amazing stepping stone. And I feel so blessed to have every single opportunity that knocks on my door. And I think that God is truly just paving the path for me. And he's lining everything up and putting all the right people in my path too. Everything's aligning. The stars are aligning. The heavens are aligning. I feel amazing. I am excited to go to a couple different cities within the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Where are you going?
Yeah. Next, I'm going to Arizona. Actually... Oh, got you. I'm going to... What city in Arizona? Okay, I'm going to Glendale, Arizona.
Love.
And I haven't been back to Arizona for a minute. I used to have family there, and I would go all the time. It's really, really hot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm ready for the heat, but they're also not ready for this heat.
Okay.
So
I love that.
Excited to meet all the beautiful faces over there. And then I'm going to head over to East Coast as well, but those cities are to be announced.
Okay, TBD. Keep up on her Instagram.
Yeah. Follow the Instagram. Follow all the socials. It's all Perks of Isabel.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Belle-A, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it and wish you nothing but success and love.
You're so kind for that. I feel so blessed to be here. And thank you. I also wish you guys
come back anytime.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
I'm like moving.